Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy, and welcome back to another episode of X Note. So, before we jump in, if you haven't already, please subscribe because that would mean the world to me. And after this video is over, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below because that lets me know that you want to see more. Okay, so let's jump in. Essie. Thank you for everything. I'm really grateful. You're welcome. That is my cell phone. Hello. Yes, I am. What did you say? I understand. I will talk to you later. What happened? The government has decided to close the school. Why all of a sudden? They finally ran out of patience. They really think that Loyal will come out if they forced him to this extent. What are you going to do? The Gen Institute belongs to my father. I will not let them get what they want. Good on you, my dude. Day 29. It's yet another sleepless night. Alright, so we have psychokinesis and telepathy that we have to max out, so... What? There we go. Oh, I must have been a little too late on that last one. I'm worried about Yuon. He hasn't contacted me since then. I hope he's alright. Essie, how'd it go? Did you manage to patch things up? Yes, but... What's wrong? The government has decided to close the Gen Institute. I've heard about it. I expected something like this to happen sooner or later. What's going to happen after this? Will finding Loyal solve the problem? Most likely it will. Then I'll find him. No, Essie, it's too dangerous to go alone. Why do you think I did all of this training for? Don't worry, I could do it. Yuon, what are you doing here? I came here to meet with Rexus. I didn't know you guys knew each other. He's an acquaintance of my father, so I knew him for quite some time. That's quite unexpected. In any case, I have an important matter to discuss with him. I understand. I'll leave you two alone, while I go and look for Loyal and not tell Yuon about it. I still have to prepare for tomorrow. You must have heard about the Gen Institute. Yes. It's exactly as you predicted a while ago. They are really planning to close the school. I've been keeping on Loyal's trail for some time now. It's fairly obvious that Loyal didn't contact the government on purpose, even if he had the means to do so. The government must have thought that he'd betrayed them. It's not too far-fetched, considering this is Loyal we're talking about. I have no idea what that man is thinking. He enjoys messing with everyone. If he is really the source of all the trouble, then finding him would solve it, wouldn't it? That's what Essie thought too. Pardon? She plans to search for Loyal. Yuon, you should go with her. I'm worried if she goes on her own. I understand, but I'm surprised. I thought you didn't want Essie to know about you. What made you change your mind? I didn't do it on purpose. I intended to watch her from afar, but I didn't expect her to catch me. I see. I can't help it. I was extremely worried when she decided to study at the Gen Institute. But you were the one who told me to invite her. 2 years ago, I found her in the orphanage. In exchange for being her guardian, I told her to never question who I was. She gladly took the offer because she couldn't stand staying in that place any longer. I thought all was well until she discovered the existence of X Note. Several weeks ago, she sent me a letter. She expressed her desire to know what happened. I wanted to fulfill that wish, that's why You are always so devoted to her. There's a reason for that, but you probably won't believe it even if I told you. Let's just say it's a promise I made with someone that I take care of her. But There's a limit to how much I can do. Yuon, you're the only one I could trust. Please take care of her. I will. Tomorrow is the 30th of November. It's the anniversary of Mother's death. Was it a coincidence? Many things happened since the day I came to the Zen Institute. I discovered both things I wanted to know and things I didn't want to know. But this isn't the end. Tomorrow, I'll put an end to everything. Alright, so we just have telepathy left. Chapter 6, The Confrontation. It's morning. Day 30. Mother, I'm going. Please protect me from above. Yes, one last training. Ah, shoot. Retry. Fuck. Oh my god. Yes! Oh my god, I did it! Yay! Alright, I think I'm ready. Yuon! Are you planning to go search for Loyal tonight? How did you know? Rexus told me that yesterday. That is a pretty reckless decision. Besides, you don't know if he is even there. I met him before a few weeks ago. I'm certain he's still hiding somewhere in the school. Why didn't you tell me? I was too scared back then. He threatened me not to tell anyone. Don't worry, I'll be fine this time. I'm going with you. Huh? The Zen Institute is the only thing my father left me with. I have the responsibility to take care of it. Let's go together. I understand. Let's go! The Zen Institute, 11 p.m. The security is still ridiculously weak at night. I didn't think we could sneak in this easily. The government is incompetent. There is no way they can find Loyal at this rate. By the way, where did you meet Loyal? It was in the science lab. All right. When I think about it, almost everything happened here. Mr. Skid and Miss Akia's death, I encountered Loyal in this room too. There has to be something we overlooked. You are probably right. But I'm not seeing anything strange with the room. If only we had some clues. Miss Akia's letter! She sent me this before her death. What did she say? She revealed that she was the one who stole the second half of X-Note's data and stored it in a necklace identical to the one that I have. Did she mention anything else? Don't forget that the answer is always closer than you think. I don't understand what she meant by this. There is something written on the back of the letter. Huh? I didn't notice it before. Skeleton? Did she mean this skeleton? I don't think there is another skeleton in this school. Yuon pushes the skeleton to the right. There's a door! Is this where Loyal hid himself? It's highly probable that it is. We must thank Miss Akia for providing us with such a crucial hint. But I wonder why she didn't write it more clearly in the first place. Perhaps she was afraid that someone might read it before you did. You're probably right. In any case, shall we proceed? It's bright! Is there someone down there? This is an underground laboratory. I remember this place. I came here before when I was little. I remember too. I didn't think they would preserve it to this extent. All the lights are switched on. So are the machines. Look at the papers here. It seems they are still researching about psychics. I wonder if Father knew anything about this. Yuon! I sensed something inside the safety box. Can you open it? I don't think I can without the password. We need a combination of 6 letters. What could it be? Oh. I don't know. I have no idea. No. Oh, okay. No, I don't think I could do this without any hints. Try Psyche. Huh? What's that? If my hunch is right, that should be the correct password. Are you sure? At this point, anything is worth a try. All right. It opened! That's amazing! Most people use words for passwords, so they will not forget easily. Or simple words, sorry. There are not that many 6-letter words associated with psychics. Still, that's pretty awesome how you managed to guess correctly on the first try. I would contribute most of that to luck. I see. What is inside the box? It's the necklace Misakio mentioned in the letter. It's completely identical to the one I have. With this, I could finally know the entire truth. Wait a minute. Someone is coming here. He's right. This terrible presence. It can only be him. What should we do? Let's go hide somewhere. But there isn't a place to hide here. It's too late. He's here. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Loyal. Oh, isn't that dear Yuon? How did you manage to find your way here? We have no reason to answer you. Oh, rebellious, aren't you? This is why adolescents are nothing but troublesome. What is he talking about? Oh, isn't that dear Essie? I'm pleased to meet you again. I'm not pleased at all. You guys are not cute at all. Speaking of which, what are you holding in your hand? Oh, that necklace. Dear Akia left it in the safety box. She is certainly one peculiar one. She could have thrown it away if she wanted to, but she didn't in the end. Should I say foolish, or should I say pathetic? You're the one who's foolish and pathetic. We shall see about that. If you are here to look for that necklace, then you must have been wondering about its contents. Shall I tell you what actually happened? My dear Essie, the one who was responsible for your mother's death, was none other than the father of the boy right beside you. No, that is a lie. There is no way my father would do such a thing. Dear Yuon, didn't you have an older brother? Where is he now? What are you talking about all of a sudden? 10 years ago, your brother was murdered by one of the boys in this facility. Skid changed ever since that day. He decided to put all of his effort into torturing the mind of the young boy who was responsible for his son's death. Emma could not bear to witness everything, thus she decided to escape with the young boy. without knowing that Skid had sabotaged her car brakes the day before she left.
No, that can't be.
Yes, the boy next to you is none other than the son of your mother's murderer.
Yuon!
No, Essie! Don't listen to him. He's just messing with you. What a feeble relationship. Also, I'm so sorry if you can hear anything in the background. There's like construction going on outside my apartment building. Like, something happened outside and it just shook the entire building, so that's why I'm like, ah! Anyways, human bonds are the most fragile things in this world. All you need is a little seed of doubt to break everything. Dear Essie, if you don't believe me, you can go ahead and read the contents. Let's see if you can still believe in him by then.
No! Stop it!
Essie. Essie, wait!
Let go of me!
Listen to me. I know my father. He is not that kind of person. This is Loyal we're talking about. We should not fall into his trap.
I know that well. That's precisely the reason why I'm so frustrated. I feel crazy the moment I think it might have been possible. Yuon, I don't have the courage to read the contents of the necklace. This is how little faith I have in you. Trust, believe, promise. It's so easy to say those words, but in reality, we're just fooling ourselves. I'm pathetic. I hate myself so much.
Essie, are you going to leave me? You were the one who said that you will stay by my side.
Yuon, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Please, don't leave me all alone.
Yuon.
Behind you! Or maybe that's her saying it. Yeah, that was definitely her. What the?
Yuon!
I'm all right. It grazed me a little. That is a surprise. I didn't expect you to be able to dodge in such a condition.
A gun? Were you the one who killed Miss Akia?
Oh?
Don't act as if you don't know.
It's too late. I'm not going to miss again. No! My face! What have you done? How did you manage to deflect all the bullets back at me? That is what you get for playing with bullets. Don't forget that Essie and I are psychics. Perhaps neither of us can do this on our own, but it's a different story when we are together. As long as I'm here, I will not let you lay a hand on Essie. I will protect her with my life.
Yuon.
Oh no! Psychics are scary. I give up. I will let you guys off for now.
I don't get that, man. But now isn't the time for this. We shouldn't let that creep escape. Let's go after him. Yuon? Yuon, you're bleeding.
That was the first bullet that grazed me just now. It hit deeper than I thought. I would have died if it were not for that voice.
Voice?
I have not heard it in a long time, but I could still recognize it. That was definitely my brother's voice.
Oure, there he is! Oure!
I finally get to meet you.
You've grown so big. You're even bigger than me now. I'm proud to have you as my little brother. You've always been so strong.
No, that is not true at all. I'm not strong. All I could do is act strong. I cannot do anything on my own. Even my ability is completely useless on its own. I have always had to rely on others to be useful. I'm just not as strong as you.
That's because you're unable to see your true strength. If you weren't there just now, Essie wouldn't have been able to make it on her own. Relying on someone isn't always a weakness.
It's by supporting each other that one can give birth to strength. Isn't your ability the very definition of that? And I'm not as strong as you think. Unlike you, I only know how to dream. I don't have the willpower to face difficulties in life. What do you mean? We're people. It's natural for us to have desire. But when what we desire is so out of reach, most of us would sit back and dream. I'm one of those dreamers. It's nice to dream, but in reality it's no different than giving up. But you're different. Regardless of how difficult it is, you always fight for it. That's why I believe that no matter what happens, you'll overcome it. Finally, I can rest in peace. Are you going to leave me alone again? You're no longer alone. You have her by your side. I'm sure you'll be fine. Brother! Essie, please take care of my dearest brother for me.
Oure!
Goodbye. He disappears as the sun rises above the horizon. It was a long day, but everything has finally come to an end.
Yuon, you're bleeding quite badly. I'll go call an ambulance now.
Essie,
Huh?
I believe in my father, but there are times when we make mistakes. What if he was really the one responsible for your mother's death?
I've been thinking. I used to think that Mother left X Note because she wanted me to know the truth. But now I realize that isn't what she was trying to tell me. We can't undo what happened in the past, but we can learn from it. If I used your father as an excuse to hate you, then I'll be repeating the same mistake. Yuon, you're his son, but you're also you. I don't know what the future has in store for us. There might be times when my faith wavers like today, but I want to keep on believing, because you were the one who made me believe in you.
Thank you. A couple of weeks later, the government lets us reopen the school, and everything is finally returning back to normal. I've decided to stay in the Zen Institute for good, not as an investigator, but as a normal student. Nevertheless, I still continue to train my psychic abilities. I feel that since I was given this ability, I should make a good use of it, for the sake of myself and the people I care for. As for Yuon...
Yuon! They just released you from the hospital. Why are you working already? And why did you have to mess up the entire room again?
What can I do? I've been so busy ever since the school reopened. There are way too many things that I need to take care of. This is getting ridiculous. I could care less about a messy room.
There you go again. You should also care about your own well-being. And stop eating so many cream puffs. You'll get diabetes at this rate. I'm confiscating this.
I didn't know you were this strict.
Speaking of which, I'm surprised they reopened the school this quickly. I thought they didn't manage to catch Loyal in the end, so why would they?
I told them the location of the underground laboratory. In exchange, they let me reopen the school. It seems that they managed to release all the locked children down there. Unfortunately, not every one of them was found alive.
I can't believe that creep managed to escape after what he did. But the government did the right thing for once. At the very least, there won't be any more victims.
I doubt that was the case. They did it just so they could seize Loyal's research. We will never know if the government decides to continue doing it on their own.
What an awful world we're living in.
I couldn't care less. I still have plenty of paperwork to do.
Yes, Mr. Workaholic.
No, Essie. I really mean it. It doesn't matter what world we're living in. I'm content with what I have now, because I know I'm not alone.
That was really sweet. Oh my god. Okay, so thoughts on this. We've only gone through one route so far. So we still have, I think 2 or 3 more to go. But
what I think about this route in particular is I think that this shows a lot of the story already. Like, we know who Oure really is. We don't know who Anon is yet, though. We found out a little bit about Rexus at the end there, which I think that their character development and things was like fairly good. The relationship and like the bonding of everybody in this series, or at least in this route, was pretty well done. And the fact that Essie was able to just accept what was and be able to say, like, it doesn't matter, like, Yuon, if it was your father who killed my mother, like, you're still you, you're not your father. I think that is something that everybody, like, kind of needs to, like, take into account in their own lives, is not to blame people for what their parents, like, had done because they're not their parents. I mean, some people obviously will follow in their parents' footsteps, but there are what are called black sheeps of the family who are gonna break the cycle, and Yuon was one of them. And yeah, I think that this was really, really well done, and I cannot wait to get into more and to get into like different routes and find out more about the other characters. It was so good. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that last CG is really cute. Aww. Ending 1 of 9. I'm not alone. That was really sweet. Oh, hey, we get a bonus scene. While cleaning Yuon's office, I stumble upon many things. Mr. Puffy toy plush, Mr. Puffy stationaries, Mr. Puffy watches, and Mr. Puffy children's books. There are even Mr. Puffy super special tissue papers. I know Yuon likes Mr. Puffy, but I didn't expect him to be such a fanatic. How did it go? I'm almost done cleaning. I see. Hey, Yuon, Christmas is coming soon. Are you going to get something for me? Yes. I saw this really cute Mr. Puffy hair clip online. I'm going to get that for you. I'm starting to think that he's planning to convert me to a Mr. Puffy enthusiast. Yeah. I'm sorry. To tell you the truth, I have no idea what to give you. Back then, Mr. Puffy was the only thing that could cheer me up during the days I felt down. For me, it's a symbol of happiness. I want to share it with you. If you dislike it, I could buy something else. No, I want it! But I also want the super extra large Mr. Puffy pillow I saw in your magazine. It looks very soft and nice to hug. Will you buy it for me? Of course. I receive a little happiness every day. It may be a small and insignificant thing for others, but to me, it means more than anything. Oh, it's so cute! Oh, that was so adorable! Alright, well, that is the end of Yuon's route in X Note. Next time, I believe that I'm gonna be doing Oure's route next. So, we're going back to back, the brothers, so look forward to that. And yeah, so if you haven't subscribed already, please do that, and make sure that you hit that notification bell as well, so that way you know every time that I upload. And if you liked this, please give it a big thumbs up down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!